Tonight we report on the state forcing the county to decide on what to do with the fairgrounds and how 2 fires in Soap Lake are considered suspicious. What's going on in sports, Bob?
Big Bend baseball dropped a doubleheader to Columbia Basin yesterday, and the Wenatchee Wild returned to playoff action this weekend. Come on back and I'll tell you all about it. Here's a look at our Weather Center forecast.
Hi everyone, now we have a little bit of cloud cover around our area, but will this disturbance come through our way over the weekend? Stay tuned because I will have all the details for you coming up soon.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The state gave Grant County 2 months to decide whether to change the fairgrounds septic systems or connect to the Moses Lake City Sewer. The State Department of Health is requiring the county to make the decision by June 30th. The state decision surprised county officials. Fairgrounds manager Jerry Gingrich and commissioners Richard Stevens and Carol Ann Swartz said they didn't understand what information the state was using to base their decision. The state's decision followed 2 years of monitoring and a comprehensive exam of the state-approved system. The State Department of Health threw out all the data collected from a control well, claiming it was contaminated. Grant County and Moses Lake officials have battled for years about the terms of connecting the fairgrounds to the city's sewer system. It's springtime, and in Grant County, that means space burgers. Reporter Lexi Perry has the story.
The Lioness Club of Moses Lake is looking for volunteers to help serve space burgers. The charity organization opens their fair booth each spring to raise funds for the Columbia Basin Cancer Foundation, Relay for Life, and Swim Across America. Space burgers will be available at the Lioness Club's booth at the Grant County Fairgrounds from Friday, April 25th to Sunday, April 27th. The booth opens at 11 a.m. and closes at 7 p.m. Lioness Club member Michelle Botger said the club normally mans the booth by themselves, but this year they are short-handed and are asking for help. The club invited everyone to stop by and pick up some space burgers. They are also accepting large orders by phone. For more information or to place a large order, call the Lioness Club at 509-770-1698. For iFIBER 1 News, I'm Lexi Perry.
Thanks, Lexi. Grant PUD officials believe water pressure behind Wampum Dam helped start a crack in a support pillar, but are unclear on why it happened. The utility reported Wednesday the pressure behind the dam contributed to the 65-foot-long crack in a pillar supporting the spillway. Divers discovered the crack on February 27th after an employee noticed a section at the top of the dam had shifted. Engineers are analyzing core samples, the design construction history, and other information to determine the cause of the fracture. The PUD plans to have the analysis portion of the project finished by June. Law enforcement is reaching out to children of special needs in June. Here's the story with Jeff Chu.
Public safety agencies will host the 14th annual Chief for a Day event on June 12th in front of the Grant County Courthouse in Ephrata. Chief for a Day celebrates the lives of 9 special needs children from throughout the county. Children for June's event have already been selected. Each child is honored and empowered as chief of a local law enforcement or fire agency for the duration of the day. The event is hosted by law enforcement and fire agencies, including the Grant County Sheriff's Office, Ephrata Police Department, Quincy Police Department, and Moses Lake Police. Other host agencies are Mattawa Police Department, Warden Police Department, Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife Enforcement, the Washington State Patrol, and Ephrata Fire Department. The ceremony includes presentations by leaders of those agencies, the Grant County Commissioners, Superior Court judges, and other dignitaries. Each chief is presented with a plaque, uniform, and badge of their agency. The event is sponsored by Thomas A. Bruoff Foundation, an Ephrata-based nonprofit organization focused on assisting special needs children in the U.S. and Mexico. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Now let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be back after this.